Hi, welcome. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. My name is Lonnie, and today I want to play with some watercolor. I have these set of gold, and that's the box for it, Kuretake. Apparently it's a good company, but I have the various shades of gold. I've put some water in there just to activate them. I got these on Amazon. But I also have some other colors that are slightly cheaper. And they are Magic Fly watercolor paint, and I got these on Amazon as well. And so today I just want to play around with some, I don't know, they might make cards, they might make journal cards. Really, you could do anything you want with them, but some of these are really tightly closed. Okay, so I don't have a screwdriver with me at the moment. I wanted something springy looking, but I'm not really happy with my selection here. Let's try this one. Pale yellow. Oh, that one's been open, I guess. So that does happen if you don't tighten them. They will dry. All right, let me get some colors out and then I will come back. This is my favorite watercolor, apparently, because I keep reaching for it. And I just want to cut, let's see if I do 4 inches by 3. I think I'll do that. Okay, I did a few that were bigger because I have something in mind that I want to try. And I just took some different colors just to play. So I'm going to start with this biggest one, and I'm just going to drop some color on it. And I'll do the gold last because it's got the mica in it, and so it'll be hard to get it out once I put it in somewhere. I was thinking maybe doing like a, I don't know, let's start with the green, see how that works. And then I'm just gonna make like a blob. Don't want to make exactly any particular shape, but just a loose shape of something. And then maybe a bit darker over here. And then what I want to do is doodle on these afterwards. So I've got this brown over here. I was thinking of making something like olive green here. I haven't done anything in watercolor for a while, and I really kind of miss it, so that's going to be one. So they're all slightly different colors here. I was thinking different values would be nice too. Sorry, I don't have much room here, especially with two watercolor palettes. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. On this one, I could maybe do different shapes or smaller, like rectangles. I was thinking of doing the blue. I was trying to go for different shades or different colors of blue, but they all kind of looked similar once I put them down, so okay, they're slightly different. Let that one dry as well. So blue and yellow should make green. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a spring green. It's exactly what I like. Okay, that's gonna be one. I just have to wait for all of these to dry. So I'm just mixing. I'm not really, you know, you use what you have, right? I mean, you probably have different watercolors than I have, so just going for a different look here. This one I got two different shades of green. That should be nice. And then lastly, I think I will put down a gold. I've hardly used the light gold, so I'm gonna just go for this. Oh, that's very light. Just adds kind of a shimmer. I like that. Okay, so then that one has to dry as well. Probably gonna do a few more and then I'll be back. Okay, so I think they're dry now. And now I have to decide which one I want to play with first. Maybe the green one. This is not a new idea at all. I just felt like I wanted to play with some watercolors. And I like to doodle as well, so just thought I would like to put the two of those things together. And finding the right pen can be a challenge because watercolor paper, each brand has a different texture. So I'm going to start with this Signo Uniball, and it is ultra micro. This is not the bold one. I like the fine lines. So I'm just going to because it feels a little bit more like scratching on this one. So maybe on this one I'll just do a few leaves. I find that if you don't put too much on, it looks more, you know, more is less, that type of thing. So I'll leave that one at that. And then I'll put some different leaves on this one. It's hard to get a nice shape sometimes with the texture, but that's all part of it. And then need some different ones still. If you hear banging, that's the garbage truck or recycling. Okay, something like that. So then I can trim this and put it on a card base. I don't have one ready at the moment, except white, and it wouldn't show up very good on white. Or the other thing I could do is make these smaller. I could even make little tags out of them. In fact, I might do that with one of these. I'll try the gold. And I'm going to try a different pen. Although I do like this one. My problem is finding new things to draw. What if we try a dandelion? I know that's not really spring, but yeah, that doesn't really want to go. Back to this one. So with the dandelion, I just make lots of different lines, like different lengths. Want some shorter ones too. And then I just make little three-pronged V's, like a bird foot. And again, it's a little more complicated to do that on watercolor paper because of the texture. So that's okay. They'll get the idea that it's supposed to be a dandelion, I think. So how are you doing today? Hope you are feeling well, doing okay. So much stuff going on in the world these days. Alright, so then I'm just going to draw a stem. I'm going to make it a little darker than the little things. I don't know what they're called, seeds. Okay, so then there's room for more. I think I'm going to do, let's go for a little bit taller over here. It's even hard to get the line straight, but that's okay. And some of it's even outside the watercolor, and that's perfectly fine too. I don't mind that. Yeah, so these look a little bit on the rough side. I think that one's gonna be a bit on its side because it's had more, it's lived a little longer, it's got some bend to it. And then here I think we have room for a tiny one. Yeah, I was drawing something the other day, and I like using scraps for drawing, and I happen to have some file folder that was a tiny piece, and I ended up making a tag out of it because it was just, I don't know, something about it just said tag and stick me inside a tiny little pocket, so that's what I did. And then I realized I don't hardly ever do that, make tiny tags, so I just usually don't think of it, so maybe that will change now. And too, when I made them in the past, I would just stamp on them, and this is the first time I actually drew something on a tiny tag. Okay, so something like that. I don't know, it doesn't have to be grand or anything. It doesn't have to be spectacular. You can just doodle shapes and whatnot, whatever you like. But anyways, that's my idea for today, and if you decide to play, that would be great. And I'm sure you can think of things you might want to do. So I won't keep you too long. I just wanted to show you what I wanted to work on today, and I wish you a great day. Be blessed, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.